Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the Akim that teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. This is an article from the Independent. And it says here, Italy prison riots, 6 die amid protests over coronavirus restrictions. All right, so this is, from 2 days ago, but which the news is moving so fast now. Like now, it's the whole of Italy's on lockdown. The soccer stadiums, you can't play no games no more, and that's spreading all throughout Europe, all throughout the world. So this is, before you blink, something new's happening over this virus, man. So the Most High is bringing plagues on the world, man, on the earth, and it's evident who's doing it. It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. He's bringing judgment upon the world, man. Of course, he's using these elites because they are trying to fulfill their New World Order agenda. But we know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is beginning to visit the earth which he made, man. Okay? So pretty much they're rioting they're in Italy, which is all prophecy, man. Sedition amongst men, all right, and invading one another. These things are coming to pass, man. All right, and it's going to hit all countries, man. All right, there's going to be mass race riots in Babylon, which is America. All of these things are beginning to manifest. The Lord's word is going to reign true in the end, which it always does, man. All right, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's word. So I'm going to read this here. Italy prison riots, 6 die amid protests over coronavirus restrictions. So they're rioting over there in Italy, the Italian prisons. They're losing it, man. At least 6 prisoners have died in Italy during riots, measures aimed at restricting the spread of coronavirus. Inmates have protested against a ban on normal family meetings as COVID-19 brings part of northern Italy to a standstill. All right, because their whole kingdom is on lockdown. Their whole country, shall I say, is on lockdown, which that's a spirit, because the people over there in Italy are the same as the people over here in England and in America. They're Edomites, so-called white people, man. So the Lord's bringing, judgment, a standstill to their kingdom. Esau, Edom's kingdom, man. He's bringing a standstill to it, man. He's bringing them down. All right. So the whole of northern Italy, the whole of northern Italy, but now the whole of Italy is on total lockdown, man. All right, so I'm going to continue on here. It says a spokesperson for the Italian Ministry of Justice told the Independent that rioting prisoners in Modena raided the pharmacy and consumed drugs, including methadone. It is thought that 2 inmates died inside the prison from drugs, while another suffocated to death after protesters started fires, according to the spokesperson. They said 3 more inmates have died, being moved from the prison, with autopsy reports to come for all. Multiple others were hospitalized after the Modena prison riot, according to Italian newspaper La Repubblica. Okay, it was initially unclear how these prisoners from the northern Italian jail died, with Donato Capici from SAPE, a union for penitentiary police, says all 6 had died from a methadone overdose. Riots erupted, which they probably died from. It could have been anything, man. The prison officials, because they want to contain the riot, could have shot them. It could have been anything, man. All right, the prisoners, like I said, could have trampled them in a stampede. But what is going on is mass hysteria, man. All right, and those prison riots, man, that's happening in Italy, that's going to spread all over the world, man. They're going to be rioting in prisons all over the world, man. They're probably rioting as we speak right now in American prisons over this. In England, they're probably rioting over this. It just came out now, that pretty much the Prime Minister of Great Britain, he basically has said that this is just now as we speak. As I'm speaking right now, it's 11:48 p.m. over here in Britain on the 11th of March. And Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister over here, he just come out and said pretty much that, there's nothing we can do about this coronavirus, man. And he's going to make an announcement tomorrow. See, so this thing's causing mass hysteria, just like the scriptures say, man. Just like the Lord said he's going to do to Esau in the end days. All right, at the end of the world is going to be a time like we've never seen before, man. And that is what is happening here. All right, so that's pretty much that on the article. There's basically rioting in the prisons over there in Italy, man, which is going to spread worldwide, man. Well, this hysteria is spreading worldwide. All right, so I'm going to read this here. All right, this is Habakkuk 2 and 3. Okay, it says, for the vision, in fact, let me read this first. Let me get this first. And I'll get that in the end. This is second, because, the Lord's words be reigning, man. We're living in the end of the world, and Yahweh Shai is nearing, man. So this coronavirus, man, this pandemic, this epidemic, this pestilence is only the beginning of these sorrows, man. All right. So let me read this here. This is 2nd Ezra 9:3. Okay. It says 2nd Ezra 9:3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And we're living in the end, man. So the Most High, he spoke of these things, man. He spoke of pandemics, pestilences, earthquakes, uproars of the people. It's in the scriptures, man. All right, it's in the Bible, man. You see, but we're living in a faithless time where, pretty much no one believes in the Most High, man. That he's real, that he exists. Only people that believe in him is the hopeful elect, man. That believe in him in truth and sincerity, that truly believe on what the word says, is the hopeful elect, man. The brothers and the hopeful sisters that believe, man, that are going to be saved in these last days from these troubles, man. All right. So it says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And this is the point, man. We're living in a time now where the signs that the Lord gave us are being played out now, man. The pestilences, the rioting. The Lord's had this all written down. And the ultimate sign of Yahushai's coming is the ships, the chariots, man. The chariots of the Lord being seen throughout the earth, man. See? So this thing's going down, man. The Lord's showing us these signs, all right? More and more, man. All right? And society is collapsing. Babylon is falling. This Roman system, Rome, is falling yet again. And who's doing it? The power of spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay? So he spoke of these things. Said, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High, when you see these earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then you know that the Lord has spoke of these things, man. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right? So that's what it is, man. What's happening on the earth right now is the Lord's word is coming to pass, man. Okay? The Lord's bringing judgment upon this wicked world, man. And it's only the beginning. All right? This is 2nd Ezra 15. Let's get this point here, this one here. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. This is going into the article about the prison riots in Italy, man. Which is, this is not just the prison riots, but people in society in general. They're fighting over food. They're fighting over toilet, what do they call it? Toilet paper, toilet roll, and all these different things, man. Like hand sanitizers and food, cans of beans. People are fucking losing their mind, man. And this is in the word. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. All right? And that's probably happening right now as we speak, man. People are probably robbing each other's houses right now. But it's all going to get worse. Probably robbing each other's houses for whatever they can get hold of. Because, as society is collapsing, you see, criminals are going to want to take advantage of this time too. Criminals want to get away with more than what, because the police are going to be occupied and whatnot as we speak now. Criminals are going to want to get more and more a piece of this society, more schemes on how to do things, more robberies. It's going to become more and more. But that ain't just going to be criminals doing it now. You see, the whole world, because, the point I'm making is when society collapses, the criminals can see like a opportunity to basically, conjure up another scheme because the government's mind is on other things right now. So they can do what the hell they want. But guess what? Everyone's going to be in that spirit, man. Everyone's going to be in a robbing spirit. Because they're not going to know what to do. It's going to be disorder in the streets, man. There's going to be disorder in the world. So people are going to be robbing each other, man. People that you thought were so civilized, they're going to become animals, man. The beast is going to come out of these people, and it's already beginning. Because it says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're going to be invading one another, man. People are going to want to find out where these politicians live. They already know. People are going to go to politicians' houses and raid their houses, man. You just watched the movie Gangs of New York, man. Gangs of New York. In the end of it, the rich folks, when the riots came, the people went to the rich people's houses, man, that were eating good dinners with chandeliers on the roof and fine dining tables in their houses. The poor people from the rest of the city went to where the rich live. And that's going to happen again, man. So it says it here. That's why it says they shall not regard their kings. That's your politicians, man, nor your princes. That's your politicians and people that so-called govern this land. It's gonna be all out hell, man. Regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their power and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right. So that what does that mean? That means that the Lord's having these cities locked down. All right. The whole of Italy is locked down right now, man. There's different cities all over the world, all over America, New York, and different parts of America, LA. They're on state of emergency, man, which is going to lead to ultimately what? Martial law, man, which then ultimately is going to lead to what? The new world, the chip, which the elites want to brandish on everyone to enslave you all, man. That's coming, man. All of this is coming. So this is in the Bible. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Meaning you're not going to be able to go from town to town because it's going to be blocked off, man. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And why is the Lord bringing this upon these people, man? Because of their pride, all right? That's one thing the Lord hates, man. Pride, man. Okay? And this world, this society, this system we live in is filled with fucking pride, man. And the number one proud person is at the helm of it. Who's that? Esau, man, the so-called white man. And everyone follows his way of life, man, which is pride, wickedness, and death, man. That's what it leads to. And the ultimate thing is it leads to you being judged by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, because you're the ones the Lord's dealing with. You're the ones the Lord wants, man. Well, he wants the elect out of you, but you're the ones that can hear this word if the Lord's dealing with you, man. But most of our people, they're involved in pride and the lust and the flesh of the lustly things of this world, man. They believe in the so-called white man, right? So I'm going to get this here. And I'm going to end it here. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3, okay? It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, all right? And what's the vision? The prophecies, man. Okay, the things that the Lord had written that was going to come to pass. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. So it's all in the Lord's time. The Lord deals in his time, man. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it. Meaning at the end it shall speak and not lie. I mean, everything written in this book, the pestilences, the riots, the race riots, the World War III, the nuclear missiles, the mark of the beast, RFID chip, NFC chip, all these things are going to come to pass, man. That's what it says here. By the end it shall speak and not lie, meaning the Lord's word. Though it tarry, meaning you think, it takes a long, as an earthly man, you might think this is taking ages for the Lord to do anything, right? But it says wait for it because it will surely come, it will not tarry, man. And that's what's happening, it's surely coming. And what's going on now, the Lord's opening up on the world, right? With this virus, pestilence, right? And more's coming. And it's like every time you turn on the news, it's doom and gloom constantly, man, which is making us brothers rejoice, man. You see? Because the Lord's bringing it thick and heavy now. He's bringing judgment heavy. When it comes, the Lord just brings it upon you, man. He like a ton of bricks falling on you, man. That's how much judgment the Lord's bringing, man. And it ain't going to stop, man. All right? So with that, I'm just going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. We're at the end of this world, man. The Lord's Yahushai is returning, man. So with that, I'm just going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.